Thanks for inviting us in on this Friday night. The landscape here in Indianapolis has been evolving over the last several years. More and more businesses are investing in our region and developing. So tonight in our big story, we want to focus tonight on these new developments, the changes coming to the city of Indianapolis, the facelifts to old spaces, and the progress that's underway. Our Rachel Krause talked tonight with city officials working to bring all these new opportunities here to Indianapolis.
It's been more than 100 years since the Stutz building first began producing cars in Indianapolis. Now, more than a century later, the city and a developer are coming together to breathe new life into this historic facility. Owners Samira Road are developing the Stutz into a district-style spot with more than 400,000 square feet to work with. Inside, retail, space for businesses and artists, even a museum paying homage to the cars that made Stutz a vital piece of the city's history.
This building has always been a haven for artists, small businesses, kind of everything local, and so we want to still bring that to the table with this partnership.
Scarlett Andrews, director of Indy's Department of Metro Development, says visitors will find new spots to check out and some familiar favorites inside.
Some of our local businesses that are exciting and successful, such as Amelia's and Patishu, are actually going to move into the building as well very soon. So it's already happening, construction going on inside. Some of the spaces are functioning right now.
The DMD is investing $12.3 million in TIF money for the project. It's the latest in a number of projects happening downtown to revitalize the city. They're working to make it more walkable, create more housing, and give both locals and tourists plenty of places to eat, drink, and visit.
And then you have overall transformative projects like the Gamebridge Fieldhouse. The Pacers are transforming their fieldhouse, building a whole new public plaza, Bicentennial Unity Plaza. And as we announced last year, the Convention Center expansion project will break ground later this year. So truly a lot of momentum happening downtown, but we're just trying to encourage more of it with these kinds of partnerships.
Andrews says with Hoosiers' priorities changing from the pandemic, they believe these new developments, like plans for the Stutz, will ensure downtown Indy is and stays the place to be.
We are focused on what's the future of our downtown.
So many great things happening in our city. Elanco Animal Health broke ground this week on its new global headquarters here in Indy. That company is building on the side of the former GM stamping plant on the western edge of the White River. This campus is green space forward, expanding White River State Park, and will include a walkable, bikeable corridor with a park, bus route, and more trails. The Bottle Works district is going to be bigger and better than ever, already adding to this popular renovated Coca-Cola bottling plant, now filled with stores, restaurants, entertainment spaces, and a hotel. That developer announced plans for Phase 2, which is set to break ground later this year. This phase includes the primary entry experience to the district with a 5-story building, office space, retail, and a new parking garage. Construction is set to begin this summer and be complete in 2025. And work is underway tonight on IU Health's expansion on 16th Street. The design plans for its new downtown Indy hospital were released last month. The 44-acre expansion is now underway at the current Methodist campus. This is going to be a long process, though. It's expected to take 4 to 5 years. When it's finally finished, it'll house the Consolidated University and Methodist hospitals. And the North Split has been under construction for nearly a year now. Earlier this week, Market Street opened back up between Davidson and Pine. Fun fact tonight, the beams used in this North Split bridge near Michigan and Pine are some of the largest here in Indiana, weighing over 234,000 pounds each. Those upgrades on the interchange are expected to be finished this fall with only local street repairs and landscaping left. Now, we're going to continue to follow all these developments, plus any new ones that continue to be announced. And we'll, of course, update you on WTHR.com as we learn more. And that wraps up tonight's big story.